Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day, and we are going to have a shed update. And I don't do many of these on Christmas time. Occasionally I do, and I thought this one would be a fun one to do. Yesterday was Christmas Eve, and I always think it should pick up something on Christmas Eve, just something small. And I picked that up at the hobby store. Of course, the hobby store had some other models there that I actually had to go put and lay away, and I'll hint at that. It's some more bears, but this is Ultraman kit, and I pick them up when the hobby store gets them. I really don't hunt for them, except for at the hobby store. And this is number 9, and I have 5 through 11 now, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll be able to have the whole set, but anyway, if I don't get any of the first 4, I'll have to go hunt them so I can at least have the whole set. But anyway, it's one of those kits that I think they're just unique. A lot of people don't know what Ultraman is, and because it really doesn't say it, and it's basically only word there's Ultra, and you got to know by the symbol. But anyway, adding the Ultraman little car here to the art. And then Christmas Eve, I was roaming around town, and I like to go to antique stores, and there's a place that's an antique toy store, and they do sell models, and he had a sprue kit Master Chief, skill level 2. Well, Lord and behold, I went ahead and bought it because I was like, surely I had one, but no, in the sprue kits section, I do not have a Master Chief. I have Gabrielle, I have Jameson, and I have Sarah Palmer there, but I didn't have the Master Chief. I do have Master Chief, and that is in the skill level 3 big box version, which I almost got 20 of those kits, but I never did get the number 2, and I don't know why. I just thought, well, that's just crazy. But anyway, adding Master Chief to the art. Christmas time. I really don't get a whole lot of models for Christmas. It's one of those people like to give me, and family like to give me a model kit for Christmas, which is fine. I do love models, do like to have 2, which is the way we like to work around here. But first up is the Shadows of the Empire Virago. Of course, I'll show this. It's kind of hard for me to get me kits because 9 out of 10 times I probably do have it. And there's the Virago still sealed. I know there's a couple more over there, but anyway, that makes it's an excellent model. Box art's gorgeous. I don't know who this person is that painted it. Have to do some research back in time, see what that is. But anyway, it's a great kit. I mean, the design, the uniqueness of it. A lot of people don't know what it is. This is basically a kit from the 90s if you really want to get down to it. But anyway, I think it's I just think it's a unique model. I have put one together. My only really complaint is the fins here. There's a big gap. You basically need to putty it, but I didn't. I just used styrene strip and redid it, and I thought it turned out great. But that was years ago. But anyway, we are adding another Virago to the art. And then again, Christmas time rolls around. Mr. Claus knows what I like, and this is actually a kit I don't have. Well, technically I do have it, but I don't have this one. This is the Battle Damage Pack. This came out in The Force Awakens. You could get the TIE Fighter and the Falcon with I'm gonna say like big chain stores like Costco or Sam's or specialty stores. You could get the 2-pack, and it was supposed to be value. It's actually cheaper to get that than buying the singles, which are the build and play kits that are over here. And I already have I have the TIE Fighter and the Millennium Falcon in the build and play kits, but I don't have one in these type boxes, so I thought they got that for me, and I thought, well, that's just pretty slick. I'll have to find a place for it. But anyway, it's just one of those, I like the Revell stuff. I think it's usable for anything, and it's just a nice addition to the art. So we're going to add the Battle Damage Pack to the art. And last but not least, I bought this about a week ago, and I threw it under a tree just for nostalgia purposes. This is a Revell 1941 P40 from the movie with John Belushi. it's a kind of hard kit to find. I mean, you can find the P40, but you cannot find the P40 in the 1941 box. It's always a little more expensive. Plus, it's a movie box. Box is in pretty good shape too. Kit's pretty decent. I think it's still mostly on the sprues, but anyway, one of those. It's just one of those kits that you. When this kit came out, we were like. It was either two reasons why I didn't own it, and it was either because it was either expensive or we already had a P40 and we were like, well, why buy that when you already got one? But then, 30 years later, we should have bought it. But anyway, I own one now. I think the box art is just very, very cool, especially since it's basically a movie poster. There's just so much in there. I mean, you can look at it for hours. Where's the tank at? That's the thing that they should have done. They should have put the M3 Lee that they drove in the movie. They should have made a kit box art of that. I think that would be pretty slick. But anyway, enough of that. Adding the 1941 P40 to the ARC. So that's what I've got going on today. Hope everyone is having a Merry Christmas. And we are adding another Virago. We're adding a 2-pack of build and play kits. Adding another sprue kit to the ever-growing pile. And of course, Ultraman and 1941 P40. So that's what I got going on today. And if you've seen the Sandworm, we'll talk about him next week. So stay tuned for that. That's what I've got going on today. So stay tuned, and we'll have some continued on model workbench updates too.